Civil rights, you demand that I eternize your name. Walk ahead. You cover us in shame and I take the blame. Living by the rules to which high school blues. Walk ahead. Keep provoking. Blood red sun starts choking. Can anyone stand this nonsense? Eating away, telling us to stop and obey. To stop and obey. Now rats can shine. Joker's got silver lining. Holy Mary sings songs in the wet rain. Walk ahead. Now every new day's a new firearm to my teeth. Call me a liar. Building as you rip. Someone show me someone living up desire. Choking.
hey. Chat, behave. Behave right now. I demand you to behave right now. Put these FCK ELF emotes away when my boy LawLiet is playing. Disgusting, random bad gamer. Disgusting, Sharky. You think just because you're 16 you can do anything you want, huh? First you get a beer today. And now this slander. Oh, there's gonna be an empty chat very soon. Very, very, very soon. 5 out of 4 wisps was Kaho. It was Kaho, not LawLiet. F you, Sharky. Unbelievable. We have Showmatch, everybody, from this afternoon. War 3 Champions unfortunately had some issues. And so we couldn't cast this live, even though I kind of wanted to. I went outside instead. Oh, it was way too long. An hour with fresh air. And this sprite thing very far up top. It was not good. It was not good.
Hail Satan, everyone.
I disgusted myself a little bit. I took a shower afterwards. Because it can't be good. But now, War 3 Champions is working again. Finally. I vacuumed my living room. I had to say goodbye to a bunch of spiders. We shook hands, all of them. 6 to 8 or whatever they have. I'm not too sure. It was a long goodbye. They demanded both of my hands. I demanded all of their hands. It was a mess. But yeah, they're gone. Which, now that I think about it, will probably intensify my mosquito problem again. I'm an idiot. Well, that's a problem for future me and future us, I guess, since dude, I think my casts on Saturday and Sunday really sucked. That was because I was distracted by the internet issues that I have. It's just so annoying. But I truly think these mosquitoes sucked so much out of my blood that I couldn't think straight anymore. So this will happen then on Tuesday and Wednesday for Super League. Remo's gonna carry, I guess. Thank you guys for the triple sub. Thank you to Natic and Double Strix. I like that you're in the Undead Discord. Free MMR. And also Le Crestfallen. 99-month, man. If we turn this around, Le Crestfallen, it's the 66 we all love so much. I hope are still on vacation. I hope you had a good drink. I hope you just in general have a good time. Pishy reminds me of our potato discussion. Thank you, Pishy. This is lovely. Pishy sends us this. Big Pokemon nerd. We all love Pokemon, don't we? Eevee is like a potato. Itself is weak, but it has great potential. That's right, man. Did they get the best ones? They name mashed potatoes. That's an X right here. Be gone. Mashed potatoes, blah. But they got the good hash browns. Shout out to that. They clearly declare a potato gratin, which is wonderful. They put in wedges. So, big problem here with this meme. Circa boy! Let's go, mate. 21 month. Much love, much love, much love. So, we gotta erase the mashed potatoes. We gotta get rid of the freaking disgusting wedges. We gotta put in a bunch of different fries variations. And then we're kind of fine. All right. Well done. Pishy, thank you for that. That was lovely. So where was I? War 3 Champions is back. Yes, indeed. And I was outside. It was disgusting. Yes, Mr. Vesti, I am in the War 3 Champions internal Discord. It is always very fascinating when two coders talk to each other. This is to me like, you know, there's a lot of AI experiments going on. And when two AIs talk to each other, they have this AI language that humans can't understand. I'm the human. The coders are the AI. It's no clue what's going on. But it's a fascinating read. And so I kept myself updated with the development here. And as soon as I saw that they got the fix, I went online because we got games to cast. LawLiet vs Fortitude. Fortitude today was really good. He was up against Kaho. By the way, I was this close to have a little bit of fun with the title. But Mr. Freedom. Oh yeah, good point, Mr. Freedom person. I wasn't sure if FFA is happening today. And I reached out and Godfather said he's on vacation till September. The dude just goes on a 4-week vacation. What the fuck? He probably deserves it or something. I don't know. Wonder how he spends it. He's gonna have some good stories to share, I'm sure. Now I wonder how Eevee tastes. Well, I guess that kind of depends. With what stone you're eating them. Could you eat an Eevee? Really, dude? With these eyes? With this? Come on. You couldn't. No one can. Mr. Youngfang, this was played earlier. We're gonna do a FlowTV cast about it. Because I'm really curious how LawLiet is approaching the matchup and I want to see some hunts. Well, Neo, if you want to see hunts, you shouldn't delete the upgrade that they got for 20 years that was incredibly toxic. Big delicious sea cow.
Big delicious dolphin cash.
You are indeed big and you look absolutely delicious. And who doesn't like sea cows? Thank you very much for the 1000 bits, man. When I see sea cow, and this will not make any sense for anyone who's not German. We had basically a puppeteer theater as a TV show. And wait, there's a sea cow. Oh, god damn it, where is it? I got it. The goated one. Young Fang, much love! Come on.
Ich weiß nicht, was soll es bedeuten. Der Bantas stark, so stark. Sie fliegen seit uralten Zeiten. Und das ist sehr arg, sehr arg. Ist wieder ein Eisberg angekommen. Oh.
That sea cow actually talks like that. It is a wrath of honey. And the penguin is of course just like that, because every penguin is somehow super hyperactive and I don't really know why. Guys, Augsburger Puppenkiste is actually wonderful. How did you get a video of my mom speaking German? She got a nice, fashion style, I gotta say. It's lovely. Mr. Youngfang, thank you for the 5 gifties. So yeah, that's what I think about when I see Sea Cow. And it's a very philosophical person. Gotta say. Very good memories. Very good memories. We actually quoted, it's called Urmel aus dem Eis. Urmel is the name of the main character. And he's from the ice. He's a dino. And it's great. It's great. It's great. We love it. And what we also love is Warcraft 3. And
Wallen burnt das Brot. Get uns burnt das Brot.
oh, I don't know if that gets claimed, but it's a public broadcasting service, right? So maybe not. Yeah, we Germans, man, we got some weird TV shows. I mean, it's kind of famous, but can we oh, we got a video of Americans react to Bantas Brot. Wait, is there a short one? I think so. It's all very long. Well, okay. We got a TV station for children. It's called Kika. It's like children's channel. And whenever the regular programming is over, they send one person to fill the night. And that person is a loaf of bread.
Wo bin ich?
Herzlich willkommen im Tapetenmuseum zur Sonderausstellung Raufasertapete, unverändert im Lauf der Geschichte.
Oh, Raufasertapete. Schön.
Nicht wahr? Gefallen dir unsere Exponate?
Das ist ja die Raufasertapete Schneewittchen, der...
Fehldruck mit Wasserfleck, ca. 1975.
Oh, du kennst dich aus.
Mehlsuppencocktail?
Oh, that's wrong.
Wenn du dich so gut mit Raufasertapeten auskennst, Bernd, möchtest du nicht Vorsitzender des Raufaser-Fanclubs werden?
Das wäre wunderbar. Danke, danke.
Yeah, and if you ever wonder why Germans are the way they are, it's a big part of why. Dude, the lore of Bantas Brot is hilarious. He of course got some friends, and it's mental. It's mental. There's a very good documentary on Bantas Brot by, was it Simplicity? Bantas Brot. Le Crestfallen, there is a lot of explanations by 2 bored guys, exactly. This video here, I'm gonna link it to you. 2 bored guys. Bantas Brot is such a fever dream. Explains pretty much everything. Is great. It's great. It's a great kinda documentary about that TV show. Yeah, the girl soup cocktail was a bit of an interesting translation. Well. Yeah, you can check that out in your free time. Now we gotta do some Warcraft. Choo-choo? Choo-choo, we got a hype train going on or what? Hype train started. Let's go! Kick into overdrive, everybody. Go, 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 go. Le Crestfallen with another 5. Boom, there we go. Fuel that train. Get that coal into the engine. Coal it in. You guys are incredibly lovely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Le Crest with the money pants today. First he subs himself, then he throws a dono, then he gifts 5. You're so awesome. So let's go into Warcraft then, huh? This was played as a best of 3, by the way. It's kind of rare that nowadays we get best of 3s. Because usually everything is best of 5 and best of 7 and best of 150 if you're live and stock. And of course we all know that I got mad respect for Fortitude, but of course everybody also knows that LawLiet is one of my favorite players of all the times, and therefore we don't allow any slander here. We've seen Kaho lose to 40. There was some game tape for LawLiet, and let's see if he has some adaptations. Have fun, Atrox. Hope you're not suffering too much. Put us on if it's like doable. Slandering Neo still okay? Always. Always. Young Fang! You cannot convince me anymore that you didn't win the lottery. That is gift sub number 187. That is 10 gift sub to the channel. This hype train is taken off. You, sir, are crazy. One of the MVPs of this year for sure. And Lecrest can't stop either. Oh, do we have a battle again? Do we have a battle again? Man, you're helping so many people to skip these incoming ads. Yeah, I mean, you guys are here pretty much every single day, right? And love to see the support. And always being fun as well. Feels good. Feels good. So, that's crazy. Well, just a casual impromptu evening stream. This is already very, very successful. Love the hype trains. Interesting opening already. It's kind of a colorful opening for level 2 point something. Varian Vrin, thank you for the 63. Woody is here. Oh, you can't allow the steal. And he doesn't. So, it's really interesting that the Chinese Night Elves always, almost always, go for Warden here on Tide Hunters these days. And LawLiet, who is kind of like the reinventor of Warden, is going back to Demon Hunter. I think Demon Hunter is better. On the other side, there's still a lot of Mountain King, Mountain King, Mountain King, Mountain King on Fortitude side. And that shouldn't be a surprise. So it's the slower approach by LawLiet. Leveling, 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 and then pounce. And my lord, he got rewarded with the double claws. Oh, that's the Mountain King actually. Lol. He got rewarded with Pendant. Settles it. Despite playing Immolation. Or a Circlet. So he got 30 mana extra, but also HP extra.
A player's forces are under attack.
I guess ideally, you'd pump up the mana, go harass, then sell it. Oh, look, there's an AP growing. LawLiet, one of these Night Elves who plays hunts and APs, and I love it. I am very convinced that it's the better solution to this matchup where a lot of Night Elves are struggling. In what matchup aren't we struggling? This is the patch's fault. But yeah, I think Life is doing an amazing job. And we'll see if LawLiet is doing an amazing job as well. Are you team tech or are you team Hans push? There's two different teams. I think you need this AoE. But then of course, Once this expo is up, we'll see. Team Hans, Kazol, my man. Team No More AP. Team AP is here. Huntress a lot sturdier. Boing. The sound when you attack with an AP really good. One hunt is down. That's not so good. And the thing can't root because there is no surface area. But this is Militia fault. He runs straight into the MO. And now we can walk. And tech at the same time. Life was playing with Glaive upgrade, by the way. That was a cool new touch. It's not an all-in. It's just transitional like Sonic has been playing for a long time. Play around the bash, brother. Play around the rash. Hunts make for interesting games, but tech is probably a better win rate. Against mass air? I don't know. We got some damage in. Demon Hunter gotta get out soon. Respect the bash. And he does. So, an AP is of course ungodly expensive. Quite shocking actually, how expensive this AP is. It does good damage, of course. Not the craziest damage type, but it's 50 damage a pop. It's just not that much DPS. Panda follow up, no Tinker follow up. And that is, I guess, finally the AP falling. Panda needs surface area, saves the mana. Wouldn't have gotten killed, so maybe it's the better choice. 40 is severely slowed down, but actually, is he?
A player's forces are under attack.
Maybe like 30 seconds or so. Bit unfortunate that the Demon Hunter never made it to 3. Potato 69, it is lovely to see you. It feels like it's been a while. Yeah, I think if you like, obviously some humans have a different playstyle. I think Fortitude and Infi are very similar to how they approach the game, and this is why they are the most successful ones. And they're always heavy on footmen. So if your opponent is heavy on footmen, go for AoE. That's the best way to deal with it. Shadowcat 87, thank you very much for the 47, closing in on the 4 years. Crazy how many people are with us for over 4 years. Been a hot minute. Yeah, that's the summertime. That is the summertime. So it's not a Huntress all-in as Life plays it.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's a Hunt transition how a Sonic plays it. But one base. So clock is ticking. I say it quite a bit. Humans have to be hit at their economy, otherwise they get too good too fast. Oh yeah, this is not Super League. I'm sorry, the label is indeed wrong. I corrected myself. Thank you, Amnesiac. Sobi Mask Panda, nice. Level 2 Immolation, nice. Mountain King level 3, pretty strong. And 40 is not willing to go into mass air. I'm just happy it's not FFA. There you go. Walk power! XOXO right back, man. Full 4 years. You know, FFA is an acquired taste. Well, there is a counter expansion. I didn't even see that. And when I didn't see it, Fortitude for sure didn't see it either. Ooh, interesting situation. About the question Hunter Tech, LawLiet seems to choose both. Yeah. It's kinda working. He is extremely low on wisps, though. Ah, but he has a shred already. I think this is a good game plan. I think so far this all makes a lot of sense. If I were a Night Elf, I'd play it exactly that way. Maybe with a Tinker instead of a Panda. But Tinker is usually greater versus air, and this wasn't air. So as long as there's no big breaker wall, we should be good. Body on the other side has arrived at 67 food. It's just mental, man, how humans always explode into supply.
A player's forces are under attack.
Who would have thought, like 6 weeks ago or so, that the meta would be Mountain King first, Blizzard Archmage second. For the humans, go mass their openings a lot less versus Demon Hunter. It's mostly versus Warden. Yeah. But then
A player's forces are under attack.
you also disregard the coolness factor of a Tinker, which is incredibly important, of course. Or most people. Yeah, this is not a fight you want to take. This is just a distraction. Logic, right? If 40 is in his base, he's not in your base. Careful now. TP transferred. Big heal potion as well. Might even be getting away without using any, as this was a nicely timed mana burn. Also the body blocks here. Potion used, be safe, respect the bash. Always and ever. So what about these supply numbers? They kind of evening each other out. Heal scrolls are somewhat even as well if we count in the heal ward as somewhat of a heal scroll. I watch the stream quite a lot. Are you saying Bishing a lot now? Or are you not getting influenced? Did you order shrimp from China? Anyway, here's the big fight. Here's the big push. Panda level 4. And this is not a position that you can block out. Archmage in trouble already. That bear feeds the Mountain King up to level 4, who also has a big healing potion. The heroes do a lot of damage already. MK! That's the potion right there. That's the potion on the other side as well. Panda still hits the front line quite a bit. Bears marching forward. Question is how long? MK has an invuln. Gets it. Clean fight by 40 so far. Trying to kite backwards. Apply the slow everywhere so the bears don't do much. And he's forcing 40 back as the MK is in trouble. Breath of Fire doesn't do enough damage, but LawLiet is alive and the supply is dead even. And if the supply is dead even with tier 3 versus tier 2, that's never a good sign for the human. Still love the name Walk Power, by the way. How, like, why? Food? Or Beyblade? Or are you a fan of that weird German sport where they replace like bobsleds with walks?
A player's forces are under attack.
Many questions. Mortars into the mix now. Okay, we've reached that stage of the game. Hunters do have upgrades. That's nice. I like cooking. Nice. Walk very good. I ruined our family walk with Beyblades. It wasn't pretty. Panda 5 with the Sobi mask. Nasty. Question if you can get into position. No bottom third by LawLiet, something that, for example, Kaho is very keen on. I guess this only works well if you have a Naga. So you can get triple orb, and double orb doesn't do too much, and you want 5/5 and ultimates ideally. I want to see the Demon Hunter playing the second fiddle here. I mean, as much as a Demon Hunter can play a second fiddle, because he's amazing anyway. And here are the towers. Mountain King coming out of nowhere. This is hard to engage into. Oof, that choke is gonna be gnarly. Breath of Fire doesn't hit that much. Invo Potion in the bag. Burns a priest instead of a sword. Interesting. But that position has been conquered. The towers have been dealt with. The breath hits better. We have one heal scroll each. LawLiet needs his right now. DH in trouble. Got the staff. Ready. But this is a lot of kills thanks to the blizzard. Is this the magic damage threshold where the human army is better than your army with the 15 food that he's ahead? Blizzard mortars turn the tide quite a bit. And then you got Bash, of course. Ooh, we need the reinforcements. Now we get the bottom. Relatively late as we're switching into Dryads a bit more. This, of course, would be a perfect situation for Fairy Dragons soon. If they wouldn't be so weak. But, I mean, the expected role is versus this slow mass healing cast, right? So this is where you would love to have Fairy Dragons. I would love to see Fairy Dragons. Love Fairy Dragons. Close to level 5 MK, that's true. And again, shop control. And Sobi Mask also on the Mountain King, by the way. Didn't mention this yet. Bottom out with Owl against the annoying Invis plays. Something that I think Chemico brought to the scene first and foremost, a long time ago. Bear was missing. Shredder is shredding. And LawLiet catching up in supply again. 5 minutes of mining in this tug of war. Great start to the series. Saga Enigma, thank you for the 9 months. Dragons are cool, fairies are not. Oh, the Zelda series heavily disagrees. Where you get your powers from if not from the fairies? Some of them weird though. But I don't want to hear fairy slander on this channel. From dragons, of course. Ah, got me. Got me. For the high upkeep. You think there's room for something like Firelord third? Soul Burn to cut off Blizzard? Blizzard is so cheap, you can just cast it again, I think. I could see a Pit Lord. But he didn't have the right items for it. That's the thing, like... Demon Hunter and Pit Lord share a lot of good items for them.
A player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, at the moment, problematic is Breakers. Tinker. Here comes the Tinker in the mix with the rockets. Mm-hmm. Oi, oi, oi. These mortars. They're rough. Cheeky little bugger expanding here, by the way.
The player's forces are under attack.
Steve Boynton, thank you for the 27. No frag shots. He is not tier 3. So that is impossible currently. Not having level 3 mana burn. Oh, that's the slowest pair flank. Were they supposed to be a surprise? Oh man. With the speed of glaciers, man. And this is... Maybe LawLiet is a bit overwhelmed by the multitasking. A lot of things happening at the same time. There's so many bears. He's trying to sandwich him. It's like one of these KFC sandwiches where there's no bun but just chicken. In between more chicken and then there's another chicken. Blizzard is mad, dude. Mountain King saved him to an invuln, has heal scrolls, has the priest, has the reposition. Everything is so slow. Maybe he should have brought wisps, but then he only has 4 of them. Blizzard is slaughtering, man. 10,000 damage. Bears don't wear coats and maybe they shave their fur. So the Blizzard is hitting them so good. Demon Hunter is making barely any progress. The Panda hits a nice breath of fire, I gotta say. But 40 also 1,400 gold. This seems like a foregone conclusion now with no ultimates in sight. Just owns these fights, man. I don't know if that was the setup you wanted. But we can go heal scrolls now. Potam has orb. If that fight has wisp detonates, maybe something's possible. Mr. Apeman, thank you for opening the Warcraft 3 University. You gave some great advice. I'm pretty sure my MMR will rise by like 50 at least. Uh-oh, bash. Yeah, it seems like every successful elf is detonating their wisp at the moment. And it's not like he can't afford it. Like the Shredder is taking care, but LawLiet was producing some. So he might just be using it for the next fight. For all the 8-man raiders, you apparently saw this already. Please don't spoil. We had a couple of spoilers over the weekend. And it always hurts to ban people. Nah, that's not right. Not always. Sometimes it feels real good. One ban this weekend especially felt real good. Others hurt. I got it now. He knows it. I don't know if he used flare. He doesn't? He doesn't know? He has flare. Ah. There's still no fireworks here, is there? Ha ha ha! That's so funny, man. Anyway. This is what happened to him last time they played, right? In Super League on Northern Isles. It was the same mistake. Now he knows, as he wanted to expand himself. Boink. Okay. If LawLiet holds a little bit, this is gonna be his game. But he's also facing 92 food human with the heal scrolling, the close to level 6 MK, who doesn't have mana, but a potion. Archmage will have level 3 Blizzard, so I think you gotta stop with the bears. They just melt. Here it is. Blizzard level 3. Oh, these bears just come perfect. Oh, they come so perfect. All clump up. Hit him! Hit him in the face! No, not yet. He still has to kite. There we go. Jesus Christ. Jesus. 200 damage each wave. Oh. That was 1,000 damage and more.
A player's forces are under attack.
How does Blizzard melt things? Ever heard of Frostburn? But LawLiet is still alive, and he is mining on 2 bases versus 0. Can he build an army that does something, though?
Now he's under siege.
Oh, he's mining on 1 base, not 2. That's a little bit of a development I should have caught. So it's 2 base, 1 base. It's not 3 base, 1 base. It's kind of comical how 80 food tier 3 has no chance against 80 food tier 2. Hero levels, of course, far ahead. And we got a TP now. We got a no mass TP. Bears are mauling away. Panda needs the next breath. Hit him with the breath. There we go. But it's not a kill. And that's so many bears down. Now it's 1 base, 1 base. This entire base has been purged. He kind of stopped to attack this base.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
I feel like this could have been a kill. Huh. So yeah, 1 base it is. And now what's stopping this? Was there maybe a chance to go for mountain giants, even though there's no fountains here? I am, in general, for more fountain maps. I mean, it did well for Concealed, right? Why didn't we get more fountain maps? Everybody loves Concealed. Oh, this is a horrible position. For Cosmodon! Magic immune, and the choke, and the blizzard. Oh, that's not great. That is not great at all. We need Superman to do anything here. Let's be honest. The levels just aren't there. Trying to break through, but again, no wisp detonates. They're slow for days. He almost traps the Archmage, but then there's invisibility. Demon Hunter next to sad depleted Moonwells. The bears are going extinct. The panda can't get his ult. The Potom is getting slaughtered. 69 food. Nice. This gotta be it here. The mortar volleys are sick. Love to see these mortars added. Mest Heli now on top as well. Panda shreds some HP off, but this is just a desperate fight for survival for LawLiet. Cool game, though. Cool game. Yeah, I feel like I would love to see how this is looking for LawLiet with wisp detonates in the fight on the left-hand side. That's rough. Hero levels were an absolute issue. MK6, Archmage 6. Yikes. But I like this a lot more than Kaho's attempts. With the expo, the early. I mean, it is possible to expo. As we've just seen. And Blizzard is crazy. One wave, 1000 damage. One wave, 1000 damage. That was a lot. That was a lot. I don't think there was a transition possible. Mountain Giants, hard to heal up. Sometimes I wonder, against these casters, how would glaives look if you have the Potom and Vorpal Blades? You have, like, assuming you have the Ancient of War, right? I think I'd like to see that. I mean, Mortars clearly worked well. They do have a different upgrade. That's a different unit. They are faster, right? Aren't Mortars the are Mortars the only unit with the higher movement speed from the siege? 270. And glaive throwers 240. Yes, that was right. I don't know. Like, in my mind, this can do some damage. Park them in the third row. Then you have to make the choice if you want to attack glaives with the blizzard or bears. You'd usually pick the bears, I guess. You could fire them with the mortars, but then ideally the dryads are safe. And you have the building already. Plus, they're not that expensive, right? 210, 65. Is there something I'm, like, completely missing? They're slow, big, fragile, and rather expensive. I'd like to see that play out. Because obviously there was no real damage, right? I see that they're glass cannons. But that's kind of the purpose of siege units. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. At some point when I mean, they can be slowed, right? But they should be too far away for that. I can't imagine that one glaive is that much worse than a slowed bear. But then also, how would the fight have looked if we had with detonates? I think that was definitely the issue. I just, you know, theory crafting a bit. If glaives are somewhat of a possibility to experiment with. I mean, this is Showmatch, right? If you want to experiment, do it here or do it on ladder. But what do I know? I'm just a 1300 MMR player. Yay! And LawLiet clearly would have the Zeppelin micro to make it work, right? Like that's undoubted. Just make them work. Twisted Meadows, everybody. Twisted Meadows has produced the absolute Oberbanger of Labyrinth versus Fly. I want to see something similar. Put on a show, everybody. Put that show in Showmatch. And yes, we go Demon Hunter. I like that. I like that a lot. Even on Twisted, I like that a lot. I think Warden's dead, guys. I think so. It's been a long time since I've seen a successful Warden. People just got too good against it. Too quick. Demon Hunter is still a beast. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Mr. 8-Man says it's epic, and Mr. 8-Man has a good taste.
A player's forces are under attack.
Weird, and here I thought I've seen more Wardens lately than ever. Caribbean, that's the thing. But how many won? Because I see a lot of Wardens too. I even have a shirt with a Warden. Mr. Young Fang with the 1050s, holy shit. You're not normal. Gifts up number 197. Incredible. Thank you, man. Okay, hot take. Very hot take. And I have no evidence for this, right? I'm almost convinced a keeper would have a better win rate than a warden currently.
A town is under siege.
Plants an Ancient of War, so Fortitude can't build the Expo. Ah, that's cool. Demon Hunter with Ring of Region, by the way, that is awesome. That's a dream. LawLiet's so cool. Abso-freaking-lutely. Just an annoying little fella. Like the Mountain King. He's also a very annoying little fella. So we got an expo, we got a tech, we got a demon hunter, we got knowledge about this expo here, which is a little bit delayed. Nobody's going for mercs thanks to the starting positions. And this expo is up. Mountain King was stopped in its tracks. When did you last meet Moon and Lynn? I met Moon at Rara. 2022. Lynn. That's a long time ago, I think. That must be pre-pandemic. Probably 2019. Okay, 40 is a bit mad that this early game didn't work out the way he wanted to. So he steals the shredder and the lab away. Nice. It's a long way home. Next up is Voyager. If that one gets sniped, that's super expensive. LawLiet tech done. Demon Hunter Nut 3. Perfect timing for sniping lures. Do we even have a Huntress Hole yet? I didn't see actually. Hopefully we do. Archers getting slaughtered as they always are around that time. Snipe, snipe, snipe. And now that's the last unit. Yep, no unit. Only Demon Hunter.
Players' forces are under attack.
Lol. But what more do you need? Colorful didn't need more to defeat Lynn. All it took was a Demon Hunter. Sometimes that can work. But okay, we do have a Hunter Soul. We do go lures and tier 3 right in his face. I mean, it was always a meme that you only need a Demon Hunter, but it's like legit LawLiet's game right now. He's a good LOL player, so maybe that's not an issue. Ah, I got a Panda now. Okay, coming in for the support. More like moral support at the moment, eh? I like that Night Elves are positioning their Moonwells a little different these days, like using them more as an actual support in fights.
A town is under siege.
He plays LOL instead of Dota. Bro, he's Korean.
A player's forces are under attack.
Of course. Young Feng. What the hell is going on, man? How? Why? Another 5 gifties. 202. Congrats to the big 200. Shattered today. Are you an oil sheik or something? Did you accidentally find a lot of credit cards all of a sudden?
Forces are under attack.
Pok, 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 pok. MVP Young Feng. No, 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 no. Money isn't real. No, 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 no. It's all. Don't overspend, please. You've done so much already. Tier 3 and air.
Players' forces are under attack.
But yeah, but you are of course an absolute role model for everyone else, Mr. Young Feng. That is true. That is clear. Double rope panda. Nice. 2 base established. 3 base coming. And 3 base coming here. They are pretty much perfectly in sync. needs a little bit of help here. There is a town portal. Yeah, fry away at these footmen. Oh, dodges the invul. Let's go. Yeah, Panda level 1. Frying footman to like half HP. To be honest, I think the Panda hate is a bit too much. Oh, that's a couple of losses here though. They're not ideal. No, they're not ideal. And the heal scroll against it. Jesus, the value. Oh, that was lovely. Plus, we got the surround. Oh, 40 is playing quite clean here. Respect the bash. He does respect the bash. Still gets a footman kill in. It was quite expensive though, especially with the early bears dead.
Player's forces are
This
under attack.
will turn into a little bit of an issue. Oh, he portaled to the expo to be fast. Yeah, now you'd love to have that bear for that reju, huh? I think you can't hate the panda enough. You are siding with Remo on that. Don't give me a colorful moment. That's a smart panda. How can you hate that thing, Yangfeng? Look at him. Love how the head bubbles. Where are we going now? Oh yeah, this is the new main base, by the way. The main base is absolutely not the main base. Knights, Griffins, Dragonhawks. That's a hard to crack army. Wait, are we going 4 base? Tinker third! Oh, okay. Now we're talking. Double wind as well. Please go crows. Or that be my dream setup. Tinker third into crows. Should be quite devastating if executed well. Shout out to Kaho for being the first to introduce the crows to this matchup after a long time. You know, fun fact, I have seen crows beat griffins back when crows had magic damage. Yangfang with another gifted sub. Of course, he can't stop. He's addicted. Someone restrain this man.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dude, if I was thinking that for a while, that Fan of Knives and Breath of Fire is not enough anymore. Like, it doesn't really hit the damage thresholds that you need. What about adding a Tinker? It is only possible on big maps. I guess that's kind of obvious because you need the high levels. Another gift sub to 204. It's a nice number. Yangfeng MVP.
A player's forces are
I gotta say though, at the moment, Tinker isn't necessarily lava hot. It is a slow start. Oh, and the crows get sniped. This happened to Kaho today. That's a tragedy. 4 crows just gone. Oh man, gnarly. He could have done so much damage if freed from the shackles, but we didn't even need shackles. Mental.
player's forces are under attack.
That is mental. But at the same time, the Dryads destroyed some of the towers. is also not too bad. Okay, feels like we're going into a little more multitasking direction. Tinker is an intelligence hero, by the way. It's hard to believe, but he is. Might benefit a lot. Equipment on all sides, noise. Mountain King with the spell shield, also noise. Even though you can't trigger it with the spell.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, so my chat disconnected for a second. I thought it's an F again, but nope. Yeah, I think you gotta relearn how to apply Breath of Fire. Probably Drunken Haze to slow him down. Rockets to stun, and then Breath of Fire when you're mega close.
A town is under siege.
Ooh, split bears. But also split hawks. And split griffins. Yep, we're macroing everybody. I know that LawLiet is a good StarCraft player. He shouldn't have an issue with that. 40, of course, as the tank general. Shouldn't have issues with that. Crows are coming in. So are the D-Hogs. Bloodmage's in a bit of trouble. Griffin down. No shackles. Oh, up until now. But that was a little bit of a waste.
A player's forces
Is
are
there
under
a...
attack.
Is there a cooldown on shackles? If yes, what is the cooldown? I've never been interested in Dragonhawks. I don't know any values. I must go to Hawk School.
Player's forces are
Meanwhile, red spot. Tinker level 2. Nice. 30 seconds. Sounds fair.
a town is under siege.
This is probably my favorite type of human versus night elf these days. And again, something that I say for months, talents make every matchup better. Every single one. And we need more talents everywhere. We got gyro bombs. Interesting.
A player's
Doesn't
forces
respect the panda anymore, apparently.
behind.
Super cool. We're also getting master upgrade, third attack upgrade. Oh, can we kill? The gyros are doing some work. But if you spam some heal scrolls, that should be fine. Still no expo here. 3 base versus 3 base with a chance for 4.
A town is under siege.
Damage is crazy, yeah. We've seen that in the Kaho game. 16 crows is what he played. It's really good. It is really good. 40 and high upkeep at 81. It's not spending much more. Going into a high gyro army. I don't know if they live that long, to be honest. Rippled staff. Great for gyro. Great for griffins, if that's still a play. Can the panda, or can Fortitude prevent the panda from reaching his gyros? They do have gyro bombs. There's this one legendary Lost Temple map where Fortitude destroyed Colorful with 36 gyros. That was fun for anyone but Colorful. Spell Shield on the other side as well. Spell Shield, awesome versus Stormbolt or Siphon. And you can't trigger that with anything.
Players' forces are under attack.
Limited supply. Let's go. Triple Orb as well. Oh, nice catch. Bit too simple. Gotta be careful. Crows are relatively cheap though. So no, not so are gyros. Gyros per supply, very expensive. But we bank, and LawLiet is banking better. Having 4 bases now. Economy looking in general better for LawLiet. Is Fortitude a little clueless of what to do, where to go?
A town is under siege.
Yeah, what's the upkeep price?
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, that's a rip. But on the other side, we attack the south again, where we have a lot of towers. If this Tinker reaches 3, that's a bit of an issue, right? That Panda's not 5, Tinker's not 3. Okay, and here we go. That's so annoying, man. These air armies. How aggressive are we portaling? What a tricky fight this is. We are at 100 and 100. There's not too many shackles, to be honest. You can snipe a lot. 11 crows. Now we got level 3. Need the rockets. Soon they're on cooldown. Spam him, spam him, spam him. Paladin also 3. Both are losing tons, including bears. Gyros disappear mostly. We still got 9 crows. I love the mix-in of hippos. It's just overwhelming, man. You can't shackle everything, I guess. This is too many clicks. If you, like, do it one by one by one by one by one. That's gonna be some crazy fights. Engineering 2? Okay, in this case, it makes sense. Somewhat. So, if you want the rockets primarily as a shackle counter, you go Engineering 2 because that increases the radius. If you want it as a damage spell, you go Rockets 2. But it makes sense. You can do both. You know what I would love to see from 40, by the way? And I said this before. Tanks. Tanks with barrage. Should annihilate this, but then they're also up against Breath of Fire rockets. Tanks underrated against this army. Oh, snipe! It's such an easy snipe. That's level 5 on the demon. Lumber issues by 40 for quite some time. He has the 4th base up,
Players' forces are under
and he
attack.
shut down the 4th base of LawLiet. Dude, I was joking when I said recreate the magic of Fly and Levy. Now we're kind of getting there. Oh, we can Cyclone, by the way. Not yet. Yeah, this is the main... Oh. This 5 Ancients of Wind. Okay, the army is a lot faster. Heal Scroll. Tinker not in range. Sweet snipes by Fortitude. Lost a few gyros again. Gyros are expensive. But I guess so is everything. But yeah, this FFA night now. LawLiet took your production building criticism to heart. Finally, someone's listening. I don't know if I have to mention this at this point, but Twisted Meadows is the greatest map I've ever seen. And that this game has ever seen. Uh-oh. With tower support? I feel like the army is not in a great spot. This was mostly about economy and leveling. Spell shield. Main base empty. Here we go. 25 minutes in. 900 gold here. 1200 here. But another tree is growing. Important for 40 to hold this. Yeah, feels like LawLiet has to work a bit on army positioning. He's forgetting about a couple of crows here too. I guess this is one of these situations where you'd like to have an all-army hotkey. Snipe. Number 2. Number 3. Oh, one volley isn't enough. Buff talents. The fact that 40 doesn't play tanks on Twisted is mind-blowing to me. Also 1-0 only on Gyros. 1-0 as well, right? Yeah. I mean, he had some lumber issues, but then I guess simply just forgot. Ooh, 3 control groups. Snipe. Snipe. Is this a trap for the Dragon Hawks? This could trap them all! Ooh, okay. Only gets 3, but that was... Oh, 2, but that was expensive. What's our upkeep saying? It's a lot of upkeep gold, man. That is 9,000 gold in upkeep. What the hell? I would have assumed it's more, though. Second base empty. Down to 2 base, 2 base. Can't believe I'm saying this.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, that's level 5 panda.
Town is under siege.
Gyros are incredibly mobile, though. Now the second upgrade. For once, it's not an issue to lose production buildings. I think you still got enough. How many more hours in today's stream? Not sure. Maybe like 1-ish. Depends on how long this game goes. I got no clue how long this game goes. Looks like it will last forever. Well, at max 2 more hours, because then it's the next day. Technically. Still of the opinion the next day is only when you slept. That's a rip. Do you want to engage? Oh, yes, you want to. Okay, can we hit the rockets? The gyro damage is crazy! You need the heal scrolls at the perfect time. You need the rockets. Where's the panda damage? It's barely noticeable. The breath of fire was used. Okay, gyro's falling. We have 12 left. Not too many crows anymore, but usually they are mostly good against griffins. And the air fight still goes to LawLiet as it seems with new rockets. And now we land the talons. The gyros don't do much. Panda, rip. Oh boy, down to 2 heroes. But we're close to level 6. The rockets help. On the ground we got knights. You can cyclone now, of course, in the hero arena. Without the panda though. What a massive loss that was. Can we kill some knights here to grind up to level 6? Mana's at the ready. Potion as well. Rocket stopped the retreat. LawLiet both lost a lot of units. And Metamorph has arrived. Rip. Gyros forever. The splash damage is way too crazy. Panda not even revived just yet. Just a crazy multitasking. That's... Oh, the Tinker down. He couldn't use the potion anymore. Oh, double kill for 40. His entire army in shambles but 1,000 gold. Is there any punch to deal with this tree? I guess. He did dodge the bolt with Metamorphosis. That was nuts. But now Meta is on cooldown. Tinker back from the tavern. Panda from the altar. This will take a while, but he got it now. This is LawLiet's second last base. He has to hold this, I feel. 4 minutes left here. Or at least rebuild it at some point. Frag shards coming. And new griffins. LawLiet still saw this. We only have 1 Dragonhawk and 1 Gyro. There's a chance you snipe these griffins quickly. That's a huge investment then. You gotta engage. Could still TP. Yeah, that's problematic. Mana burn, Blood Mage, more control. Staff on the Pally is ready. Oh, the Cyclone just a second too late, but now he can't staff. Now he can't staff. Rip Blood Mage. Oh my god, no way he out-cyclones him. Don't tell me you killed 2 heroes because of Cyclone, because you can't staff. Legendary Cyclone use. Are you kidding me? Are you literally kidding me? Well, screw staffs, I guess. That was insane. Oh, man. That's crazy. Avatar on cooldown. That's right. 655 heroes. And Tavern revive. Ui, ui, ui. Looked like Fortitude wasn't necessarily cycloned too much in his life. And now, 2 minutes of mining left.
A player's force.
What the hell? Okay, we continue fighting. We got 6 crows up, new Dragonhawks. We go in circles, man. Need rockets, big time. Here we go, Blood Mage. Oof, Holy Light ready. As I said, Griffin's high value targets. Breath of Fire, lovely damage. Up to 18k now. Rockets one more time. He wins the air fights. Crow wins the air fights. And he doesn't have Dispel. And he wins the game with Cyclone versus Human. Oh, LawLiet the legend. Amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. That was fun, man. Think outside the box. Oh, this is not loading properly. Just think outside the box. I instantly became a fan when I saw Kaho with the talents versus Human. Instantly. And it's the future. It probably is the future. What a nice rotation. My favorite Warcraft, and it doesn't matter if it's 1 base or 2 base, whatever it is when... Holy shit! Young Fang is so happy about this. that he gifts. What is this? 20! That's 20, 30, 35, 45, 50 gift subs today, man. 51, 52, I guess. Werfe Fuffis in den Club und schrei Bo, Bo! Big Bomb! Big Bomb! You must have the greatest genitalia in this entire chat. Freaking legend. Where was I? On a crusade to tell people how awesome talents are and how awesome Warcraft is when you have unit tech switches. That's my favorite kind of Warcraft. When one unit counters the other, and then you go for another unit to counter that unit, and then the other player has another unit ready to counter that unit that countered the unit that countered your unit. And then at some point we have an entire circle and you can start at the beginning once again because the unit that was countering you got countered by the other unit, so that counter is no longer there, and we're at 12 o'clock again, and then... Ugh. Love Warcraft that goes that way. Every fiber of my body loves that Warcraft. Totally understand that you can't apply stuff like that on like Tide Hunters. I mean, Cow kinda did actually. But on super small maps, it shouldn't be possible. Maybe you can force a game like this. But yeah, I love more macro maps, man. That this is possible. And we need more players like LawLiet that are willing to go that route. Tinker third, amazing. Panda still holds value. Talents anti-air, amazing. And let it be known that you can play talents versus human. And let's say in unison, talents make every matchup better. It's a fact. It was at first just a taste kind of thing, but it's true. Talents make everything better. What a game. It is a fact. It is! Yeah. Mass talent versus orc is not ideal. But are we having a lot of fun with Dryad Bears versus orc? Just a few. Little bit of minus armor. Little bit of vision. Buff talents, everybody. Or reward people who play talents. Talents and fairies are the goated Night Elf units in terms of viewing pleasure and fun. Except the Cyclone meta. That's toxic. Don't push them to Cyclone meta. That's toxic. But a little bit. I said this many times. Buff talents, buff fairies. Or incentivize. And then, of course, my crazy person stands in front of a wall meme with we need counters to everything. That's also true. Everybody enjoys that. And this works and Warden doesn't work. I feel so vindicated by this game. Every theory I have came true. Demon Hunter better than Warden, even on Warden maps. Talents make everything better. Night Elf win mass air. Tinker third is goated. Panda still useful. 5 engines of wind was. And exactly, Night Elves need more production buildings. That's also something I say all the time. See? Just build 5 Ancients of Wind, win the game. That's why they call me the prophet. My conspiracy theory is that Neo's just repeating what LawLiet tells him in DMs. It's not a bad call. But no, we didn't talk about that actually. But we don't have to talk. We're just connected. Psychologically. The mind tether goes all the way from Hamburg to Korea. Lovely. Lovely. Games like these make me so happy. Elon Musk brain chip implant. I want to live longer than a week, so I will gladly say no to that nonsense. Also, that hurt the apes, and we love apes, so stop that. And isn't it lovely how you can push a matchup forward without any numerical changes? One of the coolest games that I've seen. Hopefully they can somehow follow that up on game 3. That's the last game between them. This will be the decider. Whoever wins this wins the show match. LawLiet 40-1-1. It's also 2 of my favorite players. Like, can't stop smiling about the performance of these legends here. Let's see if stuff like this works as well when you don't have Twisted Meadows to your hands. And if there's a chance for Mountain Giants. Mountain King, of course. Demon Hunter, of course. No surprise here. Better check your bet tonight. You might end up eaten by Makruras. Dude, imagine. What's the English word? Silverfish? Is it the same? That you have some times in your flat when, I don't know, when it's too moist or something. I don't actually know when you get these. But people get these, like these little silver fishies in the bathroom. Imagine that, but as Makruras. Disgusting. Yeah. Ah, I hate these. That happened to me, I don't know, twice in my life. They shall not be in my home.
Players forces are under attack.
After the gym, white toffee in Warcraft, the gods mean it well with me. Let's go, Mega. Let's go. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Hopeful. I wish you that you don't have the one foul nut that you always have in every toffee pack.
Players forces are under attack.
tell you what's disgusting? I had a little battle with the biggest spider I've ever seen. Boss fight music came on. Jesus, dude. I had the same 2 years ago with a hornet. I feel you, man. I woke up in the middle of the night. Freaking animal helicopter. 5 centimeters in front of my face. Goddamn beasts.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's nerve-wracking, man. It is. GG, though. You survived. Well done. Yeah. It's terrible. A hornet flew into my shirt, and you're still alive. Oh, they bite and they sting? Monsters, man. Absolute monsters. That is one of my nightmares for sure, man. Ah, lucky we all survived. So far we have a relatively standard opening, but it's the third different opening by LawLiet. Going back to us bravely fighting the animal kingdom versus LawLiet fighting the human kingdom. No hunters opening this time. LawLiet is a cheeky little bugger and he has a staff, and look at he wisp. Oh, the Mountain King could have sniped it maybe, but there's an opening. Ignite! Stopped for now, but immolation of course runs through. Bit lucky that Fortitude was that close. We also have a cloak. So we play hide and seek. In the meantime, Arch is coming in. Oh. I can't do much against this tower anymore, can you? It does stop Mountain King progression. LawLiet the boss just walks it off. Is little lucky. Mountain King got boots though. What can you do? Just the TP. That took some time to get rid of that Demon Hunter. Very, very, very expensive. Lures are coming up because there's no pressure after this.
A player's forces are under attack.
And not having a TP against an MK. Ah, I see the writing on the wall already.
A player's forces are under attack.
This looks a little bit rough for LawLiet, I gotta say. Couldn't delay the tier 2 for so long. It's not taking to tier 3 at all, going Naga this time. Kind of clearly indicating tier 3 or orb. But maybe this is over faster when someone gets surrounded here. Not the case though. Fortitude doesn't want to hug. He interrupted the creeping. That's more than enough. But okay, maybe it's not tier 3. Maybe it is 4 freaking APs growing in the pocket. Lifestyle. Life introduced this. Dryad APs. It's not. If that hits, you need one of these. LawLiet is so goddamn creative. Is he checking the pocket? No, don't show yourself. Oh, the Mountain King walks back into the middle. Surprise, mofo! No mana burn though. Would be a liability. Tech done. Oh, 40 has had to endure this versus life. Couldn't really do it. All these peasants are hurt from the earlier immolation harass. I want to call out Sharky, who said LawLiet is not playing special anymore. Screw you, Sharky. You're so wrong. Please don't get Stonebolt surrounded now. Has to call all the arms. Demon Hunter straight with the bolt in the face. That's the problem if you don't have mana burn. That's a lot of bolts. The APs are freaking strong though. What do you do to the footman? That's a bit of a problem, right? He controls the Mountain King well, trying to aim for a shot and get a potion, which he absolutely needs. The Dryads are falling. What about the base? The main base is wiped. I don't think there's a shop for Fortitude. One Dryad caught. LawLiet in the corner, but the Demon Hunter, he's running the show for now. Go, Brother Joe! Dude, this finished right on time. Can the Dryad and the Naga reach? Every slow is a kill. Yep. That's the next one. And this base is gone.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, now we got a shop. We also get mortars. Quick mortar transition. Love this. Demon Hunter needs a staff. No! Oh, that would have been such a classic Night Elf moment. Very little moon juice left. Base broken. Should be broken.
A player's forces are under attack.
Opens up the spot for an Ancient of War who does more damage with his normal attack type. Min-maxing while healing them as well. The efficiency, but we still got workers. Oh, we again got workers. Strat is sick. Man, Night Elves are so cool when they're not playing Dryad Bears. Nuke has a potion. Both have a potion. The staff, perfect. But there's a ton of militia, and this mortar team makes a whole lot of a difference. If you run into that pocket again, mortar team's gonna shred you. Economy wipe. Demon Hunter's still not level 4, right? We're not even close. We're getting somewhat close to a Fork Lightning, which is a great help against mortars. But 1 AP down. The 2 APs down actually. The third one also. Rifles get close to Dryads. I feel like 40 health with a lot of hero focus. Maybe not having mana burn was really an issue. And that's another staff, but it's the beginning of nighttime. Moonwells haven't regenerated yet. And now this is a hold. Oh, what a genius strike, man, to go for Rifles, Priest, Mortars. To not blindly go into double Sanctum or double Rifles or whatever, but Mortars. Big brain. Fun game, good attack, good hold, good shit. Trick candles, I couldn't agree with you more. That's the perfect way to describe it. LawLiet's just the coolest, man. He's just the coolest. Desperate times. We try bears. And you know, since it's not mass casters, maybe that's possible.
Town is under siege. Players' forces are under attack.
Will this game end with a bash? No, playing carefully. Capitalism strikes back at the human alliance, so that's a little bit of damage. Bear needs the reach for himself. If that bear arrives earlier and can heal the demon hunter, that would be so sick. But that was 2 rejues lost. Bash on the Naga. Yeah, Footy is just cleaning this up now. It's only 50 food, right? But 40 seems so in control. Demon Hunter levels not that crazy.
A player's forces
Still
are
no
under
mana
attack.
burn, of course. And Master Bears aren't ready yet. Problematic situation for our favorite Night Elf. Battle Bongos, nice, as we know that Sorks will be coming in at some point. Cool that there's a tier 3 transition possible out of that attack. Is it time for a retrain? Immolation is still so good. So is the mountain, especially now level 4. Ah, you can't have it all. No additional corpses, so this was just time bought. Rejuvenation and Demon Hunters have won absurd amounts of desperate situations. Will this be one of them?
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, with the back to the fountain. Any chance here? He's expanding and he did retrain. No immolation anymore. Might lack a little bit of punch now. Moving slowly towards mass orbs. But that's so expensive. He still needs 1,000 gold. First orb up. Anti-magic as well against the Stormbolt. This one he can eat right next to the Moonwell. And good prep burns, but 40 is at 70. Oh, this looks a bit hopeless. Any tricky plays? Any Hail Marys in the house? Or is it just a walkover? It looks like a walkover. He's so much effort to just reach the mortars. Now they're gone, but the breaker issue remains. This time we don't have many sorcerers here. They're actually free reign. Town portal. Nuke. Oh, the animation started already. Almost a perfect TP, but 3 units left behind. Whoops. No Dryad is a little tricky. Frost arrow, actually well done. But yeah, the supply issue remains. At some point it's a numbers game, but at some point this expo will run. Oh, it's time. Time is all you need. anti-magic. Lovely. That was a sweet play. Maybe the last remaining one. The creeps are helping here a bit as well. Going for the Naga once again to take that control away. Demon Hunter needs the staff soon. And then once again, it's a problem of how to heal this army back up. Bear for free. Sorks in. Yeah, good point by chat. It is, of course, an issue that we don't have an Archmage here. No Blizzard, no Brilliance Aura. 3 heal scrolls, man. 1-1-1 build by 40. Interesting. And LawLiet is mining. Next nuke. Against the heal scrolls. I mean, single target damage is nice to have, but it's just so little. Even if it's 2 orbs. 40 about to choke out LawLiet here. He's doing all he can, man. With the anti-magic, with the bears. The fun style of Night Elves late game. But there's an overwhelming human army killing one unit after the next. Could just go bash 3. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Focus fire is good. We've seen that plenty of times. 2 orbs make for a good hero nuke. But yeah, it's tri-hero. That's all he got, man. And maybe a redo every now and then. Yes, try to heal, try to be efficient. But how to be efficient against 80 food?
Town is under siege.
LawLiet needs a Fortitude mistake to have a chance here. One Fork Lightning. Bears are crazy, of course. Moonwelf might help a little bit. Fork Lightning doesn't hit that much. Little underwhelming, actually. Good staff control. In terms of it's always up when the heroes are under fire. Bears are coming from the fountain. They took a bath right next. Like the next one is going to be a bloodbath, that's for sure. But for whom? Demon. Safe with the potion. Bash. This Mountain King is a brave dwarf, isn't he? Level 2 for the bottom finally, but that doesn't do too much. Yeah, I feel like the Fork Lightning should have done more. And 40 is barely losing any units without replacing them. Invo Potion up for grabs as well. He broke through every single heal scroll. If the Demon Hunter is level 5, actually there might be a chance. Detonate. Oh, that takes a lot of healing away actually, but Naga level 5 also without mana. Demon, demon, demon. Saved. And 40 has 1,000 gold. He can sustain these fights forever. With the Mountain King to the shop. Next invul, next heal scroll is up in 10 seconds. Oh, without him, imagine a Mountain Giant transition. That would have been so good. The bear flank did a lot as they came from the fountain. Triple orb up. Back at 80 food, man. He's switching the target. A little bit of a bath. That's the problem of a human without Archmage, right? I mean, look at the mana bars. They're gone. And also no Blood Mage. Slow catch is amazing. What are we doing now? We're just running across the map. No TP. This is not ideal.
attack.
Hammer to heads takes the bottom away. Every orb that's not part of the fight is a good orb. That's just a slow and steady demise now. Light is just investing his golden items. Okay, can he close it out now? Naga nuke, but nice retreat. He would have invisibility, but that doesn't help against the owl. There's nuked. One after the next, they're just not sturdy enough. A little bit sturdier than before, but still an overwhelming amount of rifles. That's what they're doing, right? They're hunters. Staff triple orb so good, but not 50 food good. The Demon Hunter might actually be cornered now. Potion again. Focus on the Naga again. You need to get him. The main base is about to expire. Fascinating actually that 40 still has him, but his base was wiped, of course, at some point. Potom about to die. Naga about to die. Well, LawLiet wants this game so hard, but what can you do?
A town is under siege.
Need to go to the fountain, I guess. Again, I love the addition of mortar teams. They just add so much in these sieges. First they saved the game, and now they close the game. Mortar teams, the alpha and omega of this series. And the base in the middle. Yep.
Players' forces are under attack.
Not even this Demon Hunter can do something here. As I said, man, a level 5 Demon Hunter, and I believe. Level 4, not so much. What a great series this was from start to finish. Especially the all-out war on Twisted, of course, with like 4 bases. And now we got level 6 with maybe even Bash, or do we want to celebrate with Cosmodan? Whatever. Yeah, of course. For Cosmodan! The second time we see this today. And that is now game. 40 defeats LawLiet as well after the win against Kaho earlier today. I would say his matchup versus Night Elf is fixed, as he has now defeated pretty much everyone. Yeah, glorious series. Glorious series. This is how much fun Night Elf can be. Hunt opener looking good. Wisps were missing there, as I said. Twisted Meadows. Mwah, peak Warcraft entertainment. And then a super sick combo attack with the 4 APs by LawLiet. Wonderfully defended. And then it was really hard to Great, right? I agree. I agree. That was some good Warcraft. That was some fun Warcraft. And that was the evening stream for the day, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you that you apparently can't get enough of what we are doing here. I just saw the game that I had to cast them, and of course I had to cast them. That was freaking lovely. So tomorrow, Super League again with amazing matches coming up. We got Happy versus Starbuck tomorrow. Hell yeah! Also 40 versus Colorful and Lin versus Sock. 4th last day of the group stage. And in the evening hours, it's Gamescom, everybody. It's Gamescom, and of course I'm old and I hate people, so I'm not going myself. But tomorrow's the opening ceremony, and last time Gamescom opening ceremony was actually cool. So we're gonna watch it tomorrow in 21 hours from now. That is 8 p.m. I think. We'll always have a little bit of good, clean fun with these presentations. So I'm gonna open up a bottle of white wine. We're gonna be here together. And we'll see how many exciting we're gonna get. And if we get some cool announcements. That was lovely. Dizzy, don't be like that. You can do better. And cringe. Yes. Actually, last year wasn't that cringe. Last year was actually good. Wasn't it last year where we had that Goat Simulator trailer with Warcraft 3 in it? I think that was Gamescom. Anyway, just a little bit of a reaction stream. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. A couple of Warcraft games before. And of course, Super League tomorrow. This is gonna be good. So, yeah. As I said, that's it. I'm gonna rate you. Let's see who's online. I see a... Oh, Lajuk is back. Lajuk is back. I see Starbuck is not... Oh. 2-2 in replay analysis. Okay, let's see. I don't know what Starbuck is doing. I'm gonna rate you to him. In case there's some educational content there, you might want to learn a thing or two. Young Fang, absolute mega MVP of the stream. So many gift subs. Big love, my man. And all the individual subs as well. The Crestfallen coming in with great support. That was super lovely. As I said a couple of times in the past, the evening crew, greater than the morning/early afternoon crew. Shout out to the evening crew. Take care.